the shadows up to date, you know, and you can imagine how long it can be trying to just discuss what's going on when we have kind of two people who go over this stuff, and then you start to throw this together, throw that together, and then you have, you know, do what you say, well, now, you're doing that, you have to think this way, and I go, right, you know, so, fun again. Well, we do, I have to say, he does get an awful mark, and then, you know, when you do kind of say, yeah, you're fine, listen to what you say, but there's one of you, and it's 9 of us, and it's going to go all right, anyway, Karina hasn't had a chance to talk. She's only got a couple of minutes, which suits her because she didn't really want to talk. But she didn't really want to talk, but we said, get up and do it.
Get up and do it. Get up and
just a wee bit of history about yourself.
Right, I come from the tradition of what you would call like a hedge marriage. A lot of the healing and our herbal lore and that sort of thing I got from my grandmother. And I was very fortunate in the sense that I caught the tip, or the tail end of a tradition that was dying. The people as a young child, maybe 2, 3, 4, the women that I knew were in their 60s and 70s, so everything was passed on. And it became a way of life, the fact that you could do things. I worked with animals. My grandmother tended to work with humans. I was cast into the thing of, you know, dogs or cattle or anything. Bring the child out, she'll sort them out. And that was the way it was. And there was no question about it because that was the reality I lived in. We kind of lived outside a village. And if my grandmother couldn't cure you or help you in some way, people came, and they came from quite a Galway up around that area. And there weren't doctors, there weren't phones, so she had to be fairly accurate and the same. So you got to know, you picked it all up. And then I think I'm actually very nervous talking about this. And then you see you progress then and you're not even aware of it. And you're moving from the animals, from the horses. The next thing is you're dealing with the people. And it swings in and it's all a rhythm. And that's what it's all about. It's your own rhythm and how you react and how you live your life. And it's absolutely amazing. And we work very well together, you know, it's all good fun and there's just, yeah, we do have moments, yeah, but it's all good. And my daughters would follow me now in the same tradition, you know, like from very, very young. I just passed it on to them and, you know, that's the way it is. I was also very fortunate in the sense that I spent time in Western Africa up around like maybe 30 odd years ago, a few years ago. And I was fortunate in the sense that I was able to share my traditions and the way I worked on things with other native healers and native mystics. And it's all the same rhythm. It's all the same rhythm. Where I heard it, well, this is just an example, right? We're out in one night up in northern Nigeria, right? And it is the darkest night. And then you start to hear the drums going over in another compound. And does anybody know that the walking songs, the native Irish, you know, Namona, Mona, Mona. Does anybody know those songs? You do, right? Well, we've got pretty much that pattern over there. So out I go, cross over the, you know, the sort of the dip, and over in there. And it was the same beat and the same rhythm, and you get in, and that's where I met the first healing group over there, and they were amazing. And then when you find then that it's all connected, it's not just isolated, this is like a traditional thing, an energy that has been there for so long. And it's wonderful, I think, that it's becoming a little bit more recognised today. That it is just every single one of us has that potential. We just need to slow down and trust ourselves, you know, be honest. And then it all becomes light and bright and beautiful. We can all do amazing things if we only believe and trust in ourselves. Right. That's that.